Hey guys, just throwing together a quick video update on these couple of trees I bought from the nursery that I'm going to be putting in pots here. So just to recap, this is a Namdak Mai mango, very small. Over here this is a strawberry tree, and then I also have a mulberry tree that I planted up. But really quick, this is just the ingredients I'm throwing together. I got some compost here. I'm using this palm, cactus, and citrus mix, and then some worm gold. And so I just put it in a pot here, mixing it together. And then I got some pots picked out. This is a 15 gallons. This is maybe a little bit big to start off with, but it's all I have right now that's big enough, I guess. And then the other one is this pot here, which I bought. And you can see, you buy these from the nursery or from Home Depot or whatever, they don't have holes in the bottom, so I had to drill those out. I just used a 1-inch drill bit. Mixing the soil up, putting it all together. I'm also going to add a little bit of fertilizer in there and some Sure Start and mycorrhiza. So I'm mixing that up now. One more trick here that I learned the hard way. So you have these drainage holes at the bottom, and I like to put rocks in front of them, and what that does is it just kind of helps discourage the roots from going through these holes, because what happens is you have these fine roots that come as this plant will fill out, and they'll sneak out these bottom holes, and then they'll go right into the ground. And so next time you go to move this, if you have your tree sitting in the ground, a lot of times it'll root right into the ground, and you'll kill the tree when you go to move it. So I've done that before, so I started putting these rocks down here just to kind of help. And so far it's worked. It has discouraged the roots from coming out the bottom, but they still drain okay. So just a little pro tip there. I forgot, I got one more tree here. This is a moringa. You can see it's been neglected. I bought this back in, I think, like November, September, something like that. But it overwintered, but I've neglected it a little bit. So I'm gonna get this thing planted. But really what I wanted to show you on these trees is how their roots grow. If you look, you can see these things like to send down a taproot that just goes straight down into the ground. And you can see here it's hit the bottom of the pot and it's going straight down. So I'm gonna straighten that out. I've got it going into a nice deep pot here, and this is just kind of an experiment to see how these will do. See how long I can maybe keep one of these alive in a pot. Because I don't think I'm ready to put one of these in the ground. These things grow really fast, and I'm running out of room in my yard. So there you go. I'm gonna put this in here and see how it does. See if I can get this thing to bounce back a little bit. Should be fine now that it's warming up. All right, so when you get these, you want to come in here and take a look at this tape. Because if you look down here, that tape is really tight down there at the bottom, and this is gonna cause issues for this tree and get nutrients up the stem. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-tape this so that it's not quite so tight. And then over here, these aren't quite as tight, but this stake isn't tall enough. There's the top of the tree. This is the top here, so I want to get a taller stake so that I can stake this up. So I'm just going to redo both these. Alright guys, there it is. So I got my trees here. They're watered in, got them mulched, got them staked. I kind of pruned off the top here to help it bush out a little bit. And I'll probably tip prune as this thing starts growing. But if you notice, at least with this one, this is the strawberry tree, also known as Jamaican cherry. Let's see more up here. So I'm really excited to see what happens here, if this will fruit. This is a complete experiment, and I have not had a ton of success growing in pots, so this is just me trying to level up my pot game a little bit. So next time I'll do an update on these at some point. Hopefully they'll be looking good when I do, and we'll let you know. We'll see how these guys do. I know that this particular tree here even though it's a fast grower and probably not suitable for pots, it's Garden of Luma has successfully grown one of these in a pot. So, and he's in a similar climate. So I'm going to see how this does. All right, guys, thanks for watching.